it is finally time to react to the full Frozen 2 trailer, so let's watch it. So as I get this set up, make sure you guys check out my other trailer reaction videos, all linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus video. This trailer just came out today. I am very excited to watch it. I have many mixed feelings about Frozen and Frozen 2, so I'm very interested to see this trailer. This movie's supposed to be very dark. I'm very, very excited to get my full opinions of what I think of this movie, and we'll get into that more after we watch it. So let's get started.
Far away, as north as we can go, once stood an enchanted forest.
You see an enchanted forest?
Yes, it was a magical place, but something went wrong. Since then, no one can get in or out.
Go ahead.
Papa, that was epic.
Okay, they're so cute.
What would I do without you?
Oh my
You'll
god.
always have me.
What's her
Has
face?
Elsa seemed weird to you?
She seems like Elsa.
There's this voice. Voice? What does that mean? Head for the cliffs!
I've got you!
The kingdom is not safe. Find who is calling to you. They may have answers.
I'm going with you. Anna? No. Excuse me, I climbed the North Mountain, survived a frozen heart, and saved you from my ex-boyfriend, so, you know, I'm coming.
That's normal. Where are we?
How did you get in the forest?
The mist parted for us.
Impossible.
Where did you learn magic?
Whoa. Whoa, her hair's down, guys. What is that?
Follow me into fire. Then don't run into fire.
Magic is very alluring. Without you, she may lose herself to it. Protect Arendelle at all costs.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
What the heck?
Quick question. Is the whole putting us in mortal danger gonna be a regular thing?
Okay. Alrighty. So as I said from my teaser reaction, I really don't know what to expect from this movie besides them trying to continue the popularity of the Frozen franchise, and they've obviously changed some costumes, changed some hair, added a few new characters just to keep the merchandise line going. The animation is incredible. From the fog to like the hair, everything was just like very, very cool. Some of the lines that were said I feel like were kind of cheesy. I don't know. It might be better in the actual like movie, but just when you get like little clips and lines and things, it's kind of like... Now I'm going to say this again. I know that I say this in literally every single Frozen video. I was not a huge fan of Frozen because of the way that people treated this movie. I thought the movie was good. It's not the best princess movie ever. It's not the best Disney movie ever. It is a good movie. Animation is good. Soundtrack, you'll never get a animated movie soundtrack that compares to it. And I'm really interested to see how this music compares to the first one and if it will be as popular as the first one. The little clips of music that we've heard sound very similar or sound like spin-offs to the original. They sound like it's almost continued, and it's obviously taking a darker path as we saw. I'm very interested to see how that plays in, because some of like those guards and people that we saw like in the forest, like where have they been? Why weren't they in the last one? Like you start to get into those kind of issues, like, well, if that guy that was like talking, that was like the leader of like that tribe thing, like where were they before? Whenever she had the whole powers and everything, like why didn't the king and queen like go look for them, if they could possibly help Elsa, and like things like that. But it will be very cool to see Anna and Elsa's relationship kind of bond together, since they haven't really like known each other like the whole middle part of their lives. Like, they don't really know each other at all, so you can definitely tell that Anna's like very curious still, very interested in like who Elsa is as a person, and Elsa's just kind of like... I've also heard some theories going around if like Anna and Elsa's parents are alive. Personally, I'm not sure. I could definitely see it both ways. I could definitely see them maybe not have dying in that shipwreck. They could have came up on an island somewhere. They could possibly be coming back. I'm interested to see how the other monster type creature is involved in this, and I'm very like kind of iffy about this other like tribe group in the woods that they know is there, but like wasn't included in anything in the last movie. Like, I'm interested to see how this movie begins and how it gets to some of this point. I do now understand what the trolls were saying about kind of Elsa almost losing herself in this, and now that her powers are probably adapting, and especially after the last movie she had them almost mastered, that maybe something then happens after where kind of new things occur and she's like able to do more, like maybe there's some sort of like upgrade she gets at a certain point in her life, and I'm wondering if that's what this is, of her falling into that hole, kind of being stuck with all those people talking to her and telling her to do these specific things, like to get it out of her head. That little like creature that she was holding, those like the blue little like lizard things, adorable. I love that. And then you saw kind of Sven and a bunch of other like reindeer kind of running. The scenery and everything is very, very interesting. That tornado thing towards the end I thought was interesting. I feel like everything will make more sense, of course, once we watch the movie. It's just looking at this and watching this over and over again just makes you wonder, like, what is going on here? I don't know if this is going to be as good as the first one. Every sequel is very hard to compare to this first movie, but especially this one, it's definitely a total, like, different look at the world of Arendelle. It's like darker and you're seeing parts you didn't see before. It kind of has like that fall look instead of like that winter. So I'm very interested to see like why some of this stuff is happening. There are so many different ways that they could take Frozen, that they could take all these different characters. There could probably even be a third Frozen movie depending on how this one does. I'm assuming it's already been in the talks at some point just because of how well the franchise did and still is doing. They're still pushing Frozen so much, and that's really the one reason why I don't like it, is because they need to focus on new original stuff like this, and I'm glad that this is another original type movie, although it is a sequel. It's not a live action of something. If they make a live action Frozen, I'll probably lose my mind, because we don't need it. We don't want it. It is fine the way it is. I appreciate the animation. I like the animation. I'm excited to see this. I will be going to see this 100%. Maybe even a second time just to kind of analyze it. I love doing that to movies. I love trying to figure out if they connect, how they connect, the hidden messages behind them, the hidden secrets, the Easter eggs in the movies are always a lot of fun to look at and find out. I'm also super excited for the comedy in this movie. Of course, Olaf is back, and he was great in the last one. I really like his character, so I'm hoping that continues. I'm interested to see, again, what these new characters have to say about Elsa's powers. Like, why didn't they say anything before about it? I don't know. It's just, there's so many ways they could take this. There's so many things they could do with this movie. I don't know if they took it in the right direction of going so dark, but at the same time, it is really interesting that we'll get to learn more about Elsa's powers, which I'm really excited for, honestly. I want to know, like, why and how, and we all have many questions about that, so I'm hoping that this movie for sure will go into it, and it sounds like they are. It's just, I don't know why the trolls all of a sudden know more about it or are giving them more advice on Elsa's powers, and why they wouldn't have before when she was younger, of possibly learning more about handling the situation. It's super interesting. I'm very excited for this. Let me know all of your predictions, ideas, thoughts, all of that down below. Make sure to check out more of my movie reaction videos, all linked down below. I will be reacting to new trailers just like this as soon as they come out, giving you guys my predictions, my details, my overview, all of that fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Remember, there are only a few days left to enter the giveaway. The giveaway winner will be announced on Thursday, so make sure you guys check that out as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and stay tuned for a video tomorrow. And remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!